Portland Police Chief Chuck LOVELL said he's making changes to the Bureau while handling budget cuts to the department.
Fox 12's Sarah HURWITZ joins us live now with the chief's message, also what one African-American PPB officer is saying about his experience during recent demonstrations. Sarah.
Well, yeah, Chief LOVELL says that he plans to expand community engagement. This comes after the department has had to make several cuts and dissolve teams like the Gun Violence Reduction Team. This is we are learning staggering statistics about recent shootings. Since July 1st, Portland police say there have been 29 shootings in the city. That's nearly quadruple the 8 shootings in Portland last year during the same period. Chief Chuck LOVELL says investigating those is becoming more difficult without the Gun Violence Reduction Team.
First and foremost, I want to let people know we are going to investigate those cases. We have detectives, we have officers who will go out and do the initial investigation and canvass on the scene. But we did lose a very valuable resource in the Gun Violence Reduction Team. I mean, those folks were very good at what they did. They had a lot of knowledge and expertise and a lot of relationships. I think that's the part that's hard to quantify.
Recent calls for cuts to the police budget forced the Bureau to dissolve the Gun Violence Reduction Team and reassign those officers. LOVELL says that's just the start of staffing issues, with recent layoffs of background investigators and cuts to the recruitment team. And even with all of that, he says the Bureau is making new diverse hires.
And they'll have a real heart for service. They're coming into this profession at a time where you really have to be dedicated to do some really important service to the community.
The chief also said he's expanding community engagement by redirecting resources to a specific team that will focus on that. On Thursday, we also heard from Portland police officer JAKHARY Jackson, who shared his experiences as an African-American officer during the last month of demonstrations near the Justice Center. He said he has tried to have conversations with protesters, but is often met with pushback.
A lot of times, someone of color, black, Hispanic, Asian, come up to the fence and directly want to talk to me. Hey, what do you think about George Floyd? What do you think about what happened about this? I go up to the fence, someone white comes up, F the police, don't talk to him. I got to see folks that really do want change like the rest of us that have been impacted by racism. And then I got to see those people get faded out by people that have no idea what racism is all about. Never experienced racism, that don't even know that the tactics that they are using are the same tactics that were used against my people.
And the department says there's not one solution to ending this nightly violence. Reporting live here in downtown Portland, Sarah HURWITZ, Fox 12 Oregon.